Noel, this is yours.
Okay, I make a motion that we accept this resolution for newsletter and website advertisements. This is a written policy to reinforce what we already practice. Anybody have any comments?
David.
And number two, who has the authority then, or who do we delegate the authority to reject?
I've been doing it.
The editor should do it.
Yeah. As chairperson of that committee and a board member, I've been doing it
Okay.
as a board member.
And then just one other comment, maybe this isn't necessary, but in bullet 3 after products, would you consider core services?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
that sounds good. Yes, thank you.
Or whoever asked the question, do we want to be specific into or who it is? Which would be the committee chairperson and the board liaison, which is what we
Task force.
Well, should we not leave that?
You are the lead, as a task force, okay, I'm sorry.
We have vested that right to Noel. Future boards may decide to do that differently. They may say, oh, only the president should make that decision. Shouldn't we leave that open so the board can implement it as they wish?
Give me some flexibility.
I have a problem with the third whereas. Whereas LHCC allows association members to place classified blah, blah, blah. We also allow non-association members to place. A lot of the ads are not from association members. So I would propose we take all the words.
Not the classified. The classified ads are all from association members.
All those business cards.
No, those are not.
Those aren't classified.
Those aren't classified, those are the business ones.
What's the difference?
Classified's on the website.
Yeah.
On the website.
That, somebody here who wants to sell their boat or whatever, not a business. The cards are
Okay,
businesses.
Okay. I see what you're saying there.
Okay.
Let's go. John?
I guess I'm not comfortable with the boards leaving policy decisions to one individual or a task force or a committee head. The governing documents state that policy decisions are made by the board of directors.
Wait. We're not telling anybody to make policy decisions.
These are policy, it's a policy decision if I'm going to reject an ad.
No, it isn't. The resolution that's in front of you is the policy. All we're saying to Noel, implement the policy the board has approved.
Okay.
That's an implementation direction, not
Okay.
a policy direction. And if the board thinks that this set of policies is not adequate guidance, then maybe we should add to them.
So, on the communications task force, there are a lot of decisions that have to be made.
I understand that,
And
I understand. I'm just not comfortable with a decision that could very well come back to bite us being made by one individual, any one individual. It's nothing against
well,
you.
that's why we were writing this policy though, so that it wouldn't come back and bite us. That we have our
It's-
policy here.
The policy is we're gonna reject ads that somebody thinks are inappropriate.
We could do that by consensus, and it's really hard to manage. Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care.
Not
When we are sued, this board is going to be sued, not the communications committee or what have you. Now, maybe I'm making too much of this, and perhaps I am, but I don't like unilateral decisions made. That's what the board is empowered to do. And this is just one of many issues that I feel that way about.
Susan?
How about if we added something to it to where if there was I don't know, I wanted to advertise some religious thing and it's not allowed, and I said, well, I don't like that fact, I would like it brought before the board or whatever. Maybe why don't we add something to where if acceptable to the person who you're denying, they can bring it before the board.
And appeal.
That way she can deal with, or that group can, or that person can deal with the maintenance stuff that doesn't need to come to the board, but if something does, it comes. Give it an avenue to come to us.
Good idea.
I like that, because my first thought back to John was, we don't need to be in the everyday management of something like this. But what this does is it gives the power, if you will, but gives an alternate if that person to come back to the board to make a final decision. And that also relieves some of the pressure on an individual who's trying to do this on a day-to-day basis. And gives them out, I think that, I like that idea too.
Maybe add it under number 1 after website, comma, you know, if rejected, subject to, you know, blah, 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 whatever. Somebody make the words to it, Pat.
You have been
Wayne, somebody,
instructed.
Dave,
Or
what are
add,
you word writing?
or add number 6.
My
any-
massage
any-
house ad in there.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
all right, one meeting. Or add number 6, it says, any applicant can appeal to a decision to the board of directors.
I think that's great.
It's not the same, but I can live with
And
that.
that will at least give that avenue and take us out of the everyday.
Yeah, I can live with that.
Hey, Susan, put up both hands when they vote.
Any other concerns? I think this probably should be rewritten and then go back next month. That's enough changes,
There's no hurry, right?
especially since we're adding a whole new item. So now can we rewrite this and bring it back next month?
At this time.
So withdraw your motion then.
Oh, okay, I withdraw my motion.
That secretary, pretty sharp on that.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, I gotta write down what I need to do here before I,
Number 6.
yes.